Hello, it's me again, Sheila, and I'm going to show you, besides this, which is my hook case, I'm going to show you my hooks and reviews. First, we'll start with the metal hooks. These are the fat ones. They're I've got B-O-Y-E, boy. I've got this LT Chapo no-name brand 10mm plastic hook. Can you, oh, it's focusing on my face. There we go, focus on that. It's engraved in the plastic what size it is. And I've got this one, which is also a 10mm. It's so much smoother. And then my big old wooden, this is bamboo. My bamboo 10mm. You know why I like the bamboo? Oop. Ow. I gotta show you the, look at that. Stop focusing on my eyeball and focus on the hook. There we go. I like the deepness of this hook. So it really grabs your yarn when you're crocheting. Same goes for this one. It really grabs your yarn, especially with that sharp-ish. Well, it could be sharp. You could really cut somebody if that was sharper. And this one too has a deep groove with a catcher hook on it. But yeah. This is the boy hook. And then there's this really, it's not cheap, but it's nameless plastic hook. I think I got it from Joann's. But these are all of my thick hooks in the crochet hook book that I created. Well, I didn't create it. I created it with my hands. I didn't create the design. Nastasia Donna Wolf created the crochet pattern for the hook book. But that's book number 1. This book, which is so much lighter because it's bamboo and wood, contains my bamboo and wood hooks. I already gave it away. Yep, see? And you can stick multiple hooks in each pouch if they're skinny hooks like these are. This one is made of birchwood. I'm dropping my other hooks that are in my lap. Made of birchwood. The only thing I don't like about my bamboo hooks is, do you see how skinny that part is right here? These things break easily, especially if you have some rough yarn that likes to get snagged on itself. They break easily, which sucks. Hold that thought. I'm going to pick up my hooks. I'm back. Those are the bamboo hooks. Bamboo and birchwood and ashwood hooks. I couldn't look at it and tell you which ones are ashwood or birchwood. I could just know that I bought that because it was at Hobby Lobby. And if you look at this one, stop focusing on my eyeball and focus on the hook. There we go. And look at how pointy that one is. It's so pointy it can't even focus on it. That's a 3mm hook. You know that's gonna get broken easily. You gotta be genteel with them. Or don't be yanking your yarn like I sometimes do. This is the first crochet hook book that I made. And it now houses the majority, like I have more. It now houses, mainly, there is one wood one in here. It does now house mainly my little to medium-sized metal hooks. I'm not particular to Susan Bates or Boyle, but you know, I buy whatever I can find and then I use it. And then I see if I like it after that. But I've got Susan Bates hooks in here. Made in Mexico. I've got more boy hooks in here. Focus camera. Oh, there you go. That's a 5.5mm or an I hook. And I've got, don't buy the cheap plastic ones because they're cheap and they're plastic, so they flex when you're crocheting with them. Did you get that? They flex when you're crocheting with them. You see that? Which is aggravating as heck, and you drop stitches like there's no tomorrow because you're trying to do this and the hook is doing whatever the heck it wants to do at the end. So I only bought one, thank goodness. Amazingly, it didn't break though. But yeah, that's it for the cased hooks. I need to make one more case, but I gotta figure out how to modify her pattern to make space for the thicker handles on these bad boys. Yes, I did it. I bought a set of light up hooks. They're so bright. When they're yeah, they're still pretty bright. Yeah, I'm looking for the one that's not bright. Out of 9 hooks that I bought at one time, no, that one's bright. One of these, oh, this one's dead. But it's a size 3.5 and I haven't used it yet, so. They come labeled the Crochet Light with the American size, which is E, the letter, or the rest of the world size, which is the millimeters on the hook. And they've got these little rubber grips that you can squeeze you off if you really want to customize them and put on your own little rubber grip, like a pencil eraser, pencil grip. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, this one's dead too. But this is a 3mm or a D hook. The thing that bothers me about these is that this part is not very deep. Look at that cat hair on my finger. The hook, the grippy part of the hook is not that deep, but I can understand why, because they're made of plastic. They don't want them breaking on you. And so far, I haven't had one break at all, and that's with dropping them, sitting on them, putting my knee to its face series. I just love how bright they are. But in the daytime, when you're trying to crochet with these braid hooks, because they are bright, sometimes you have problems seeing your stitches. But when you're working with black yarn, these are the hooks you need, because they light up so well. This is what I've crocheted. It's, hold up. I hope this isn't upside down, but I want to show you what it looks like to crochet with one. This is a, oh, that's upside down for sure. An f4.0mm hook. And this is what I've been crocheting on. Let me see if I can crochet. Nope, I can't crochet looking through my screen. This is how it works. You hear all that noise it's making? Let me be quiet and crochet, and then you can listen for yourself. That was my nail. As you can see, it's not that bad to crochet with. The thing that threw me off when I first bought them and first started using them was, how do I get used to this weird flat shape when I'm used to the round cylindrical shape? But your hands will get used to it. I use either this grip or this grip. Well, this grip, you know. This grip takes forever for me for some reason. Oops, not supposed to double crochet there. Two, three. See, that's why I'm afraid I'm gonna break it when I'm doing all these puff stitches. But the good news is there's enough shank on this hook to hold on my puff stitch. Oh. There's enough shank on the hook to hold my puff stitch. So, I like these hooks because they've got enough shank to do something with. Make puff stitches, make regular stitches, make double crochets. You could even probably use bulky yarn with, I don't know why you'd want to use bulky yarn with this little bitty right here, but you could, because you know, that's the cool thing about crocheting. You can do whatever you want to do. But that's my review, of course. Oh, the batteries. I should show you the batteries. This is the type of batteries that it requires to make it do this. So out of all 9 that I bought at one time, like 2 of them barely had any life in them. In case you haven't noticed, I have 2 4.0s, so 4.5s. I've got 10 of these. The set included 8. And the smallest size is 2.5 all the way up to, flip it over, 2.5 to 6.5 millimeter hooks. Yeah. Sorry. But that's the hooks that I have. And that's the crochet hook books that I've made. Aren't they cute? Each one I like because it's unique and individual, and for some reason they got bigger and bigger. This is the first one I made. This is the second one I made, my America hook book. And this is the third one I made. And for some reason they got bigger and bigger as I went. But I know why this fourth one I'm going to have to make for all of these bad boys is going to get bigger. Is because, oops, that one's on. This shank, not the shank, the grip part, the handle, is too big for the pattern. The pattern's made for like skinny regular hooks on the Nastasia's pattern. I don't think she calls it a crochet hook book. That's what I call it. But anyways, that's my review of my hook, my show and tell, if you will, of my hooks. Thanks for watching. Bye.